Renovating is not for the faint-hearted. Thank goodness I have a strong team led by Refresh Renovations to support me through the twists and turns. Fortunately, the landscaping is back on track, but the rotted ensuite floor, although now replaced, still needs to be paid for. And as for those sewage and stormwater pipes, I'm not sure how my budget is ever going to recover. But it's a job that has to happen regardless. One thing that is coming together at last is the ensuite and master bedroom, complete with my new Boston wardrobe. I'm pretty confident, Matt, that all of my stuff can fit into this beautifully designed wardrobe, and I love this particularly. This mirror you've put in here, who knew? It means it doesn't have to hang on my wall or has to be, another piece of furniture in the room somewhere.
There are still times, even when we're at the batch, that you're going to need to get dressed up and go out to entertain.
Batch? I think you mean my sophisticated home.
That's true, but I think it's also important that we allow for the other person in your life. Superman. I put in a trouser rack. He can easily drop his pants over there. That takes no effort.
Do you know my husband?
He can hang his belts up above on the pull-out belt rack. Again, it takes no effort. And he can kick his shoes off underneath the wardrobe there.
I've been quite surprised because not only have you obviously got spatial intelligence, you've had intelligent design.
Well, I really love what Dean, the architect, did here. He's allowed for reflection behind the bed to take in this fantastic view that we've got. And I thought, let's map that across the entire room so that no matter where we are in the room, we're constantly reminded we're in paradise.
Lovely. Call yourself an interior designer.
Oh, don't you love that? That's so polite.
Actually, you're a bloody good interior designer. Look at this room.
Well, you were a little bit dubious about those colours, right?
Shame on me for not
Shame
believing.
on you. Are you liking them now?
I love them. They look really silver.
I know, and do you know, I think it's really softened the glass because I know that the glass was quite harsh and you're a little bit worried in terms of it being a little bit too modern. But I think it's really softened the glass. And then we've got the glass in the wardrobe doors, and then the wallpaper is, I think it's come up really, really well.
And bizarrely, it actually ties in with the bathroom when I chose those tiles.
You did choose those tiles. I think you chose those tiles to match my paint, didn't you?
Not quite, but it works really well together. Hey, do you think I should have kept those vintage tiles? Because I'm having a bit of a...
I have to say, when I've ever worked on a property and people have always said, oh, I need to keep that because, vintage, they've always ended up by either keeping it and then changing it or keeping it and then disliking it. So I think you've done a fantastic job with tiles.
I'm so relieved you say that.
And the appliances in there are fantastic. So expensive. I thought you were on a budget.
They're actually Athena from Chester's, and the tapware's from Methven, and the shower is New Life.
Oh my gosh, they are amazing.
They're
that bath is to die for.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. This is gorgeous, and this is my little oasis.
I have one more thing to show you, Evie. Now, this is so cool. This is a female's remote, right? These are the new Luxaflex blinds. Look at this. This is so cool. How cool is that?
I don't even have to get out of bed in the morning.
So they're child friendly, so you've got no cords. They can all go together or they can go individually. They're block out, so you're going to look beautiful in the morning.
To whom?
I mean, look at that. Do you want to turn?
Yes, I do. Give me that
Give it
remote.
back.
Check it out.
Oh, see, now you're going to play with that, aren't you?
Oh yes, stay if you like. I'll be here for a while. When I first saw this bathroom, I was charmed by its authentic 1950s appeal. But I'm glad I took the plunge. What I have now is really something special. So much effort has gone into this one little space in the whole renovation, but I am so glad that we've completed this part of my Kiwi Dream first, because if everything else turns to custard in the renovation, I can just close my door, sit back on my bed and get absorbed in this spectacular view of the Hauraki Gulf. Sticking to my guns on that window was the right thing to do. Next week, the landscaping is back in full swing. We turn a dungeon into 3 exciting possibilities, and I build up the courage to ask Mike Pero for more money.
You've gone and blown it.
Pick up your copy of Renovate magazine for advice and inspiration for home renovation.